Alright. Definitely not a bit late today. Definitely not in a loading screen right now. So, Sloth today. Was actually surprised how little people actually utilized the pulling or pushing of the Slotling. However, I mean, I just hope it works this time without much dropped frames, etc. Not in German. Yeah, it's not in German. But yeah, in the end, it were five teams that participated, and I was actually surprised, like really surprised. Just quickly get to the arena. Alright, Sloth Arena. A lot of you people actually realized that a lot of the double eats, which provide you essentially 3 points for one eat, are more around the edge of the arena. So what a lot of people rightfully also did so was eat more towards the edges of the arena. And one thing we actually have today, we even have a low man. So we have 4 teams of 10 and 1 team of 6 people. And the fun thing is, the fastest kill time doesn't have the most points, but neither does the slowest kill time have the least points. So, yeah, the least points was from submitted by Minas. I just call them team units since 2 of the people had it in their POV and they didn't give me a team name. So they had a score of 11.6. Alright. Yeah. please not 10 people. 10 teams would be great, but how do I justify 10 squads for a shitty competition? Like not shitty, but more like B grade organized. So but yeah, Minas with team unit. Let me just I changed my folders. 1 second. Get into my Sloth folder. Open it up, and I actually have to swap the scenes as well. Yeah. Yeah, the formula was far too complicated. Yep, the last place. Everyone that ate a shroom will be shown, and the first place will even have a special POV shown, since they truly did something special. But yeah, it's rather simple. They try to attempt a few double eats, but they actually don't get too many. Yeah, they miss a few, and they have to leave, not like early, but with little value gained. One thing to notice is as well that some of the positions is rather precise. So if they miss it, it's because it's really precise. And I was allowing people to use additional marker from overlays, since it can simply help and you don't have to place markers again every time. You can just do it like a marker pack and everyone in your squad can use that. But yeah, I plan on using allowing certain overlays for future competitions, and it's simply helping with consistency. I mean, quite a few people missed double eats. Not unusual, but yeah, it's just that it's precise. And some squads, I mean, a lot of the squads that I know of didn't spend all too much time on it. They spent some time in advanced planning, but the practice fell a bit short, I feel like. But yeah, that was already the first team. They had a rather quick kill with just, I think it was just 2 minutes 4 seconds. Let me just open the log. It's loading. Loading. Yep, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I think that was maybe even the fastest kill of all of them. Oh, I mean, it was already pretty good. It was better than some early progress I saw from another group. A lot better. But yeah, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm gonna give you guys the log. I actually can't because I would have to be logged in Streamlabs. That's a shame. I'm gonna give you the logs later in the Discord then. Yeah, that was Timinas. Pretty decent. Nothing surprising. And pretty good for just one time. Yeah, one team literally just got 6 points at the first try. But yeah, the second place is gonna be the low man actually. And the low man is from Peepo Boom. Some of you already know them. They used to, from what I was told, they are rather inactive right now. We just play it first. They're rather inactive by now, but they decided to still give it a shot on Lowman. As you can see, they already nailed the first double eat and immediately got the second one as well. Yeah, they have 3 Scout and they have really good DPS for a Lowman. They, um, they, I participated in one of the groups as kind of backup since they were struggling to fill, and I told them, hey, I can just fill a role if you really need someone, and we were doing it as a lowman first. And I can tell Boom has a good chunk more DPS than that group. But yeah, it's gonna be nothing surprising. The first room was pretty well. I think it was 3 double eats in the first room. Already, I think 3 more than the first team had. But yeah, nothing surprising. Just gonna roll through. They tried to aim for as many as possible, but yeah, some of the spots are precise and it's not really easy to always get them. Oh yeah, Boom got a total of 14.3 points. Now they're onto the third room. And the choice for Scourge is actually really good. It provides a lot of safety, since in a low man it's can be more bothersome to deal with these sluplings, especially if you have one of your own slubs run around far longer and through more of the arena. So Scourge are just great. They have barrier, they have good cleave, they have good CC with spectral grasp. Yeah, and they have a signet that can rest people, which you can see utilized any moment now. And now it's onto the fourth shroom, which is already the last shroom for them, as they're gonna kill it shortly after the fourth shroom. But yeah, pretty good. Just 4 shrooms. I expected 5 for 6 people, so yeah, kind of better than my expectations. Last room, they just finished the last CC, and they finished the kill shortly after. Mm, next on, we have the team that I helped out with, and the one you saw the LFG on the Discord for a bit. It's from CMOX, Gmox. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. And they got a total score of 17.58. Yeah, they were actually the team that just got like 6 points earlier in one of the earlier attempts. It was rather just a puck kill, but uh, oh yeah, it's Rest in Peace, I think. RIP, the team name. And I luckily got to convince them to retry it, and that's why I also offered them to back up as a player, since they were struggling to fill at first. But in the end, they managed to get 10 people even without me. And yeah, they pretty much tripled their score. Also, one thing you don't really see any of the squads right now doing is boons. Boons on the slapling. You can have quickness and other boons while you're slapling, and that obviously helps you get around quicker and especially eat quicker. It's also something I was expecting to be utilized more, but yeah, you're gonna see what the first place has in play. It's real. I'm still surprised at what the first place did. It's even exceeding my expectations. And he, I mean, yeah, some of the double eats are missed, but it's not easy to get them, especially since a lot of those spots are not your usual double eats you would take, if any at all. Because if you do any, it's rather one of the earlier ones in a static or puck clear. Mm, I mean, you can have boons, and you're gonna see uh, later on how. Mm, mm-hmm. Yep. Last room, they kill it while the last room is still eating, and that's the kill for them. And that was a time of. Where's the log? Here it is. That was a kill time of, I think, close to 2 minutes and 4 seconds as well. It was 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So 4 seconds behind the last place. Yeah, for example, time warping would be possible. Yeah. Third place, Team RIP. Pretty decent. And I'm really happy they gave it another shot. And on to the second place, we have Team Minky. They have a score of... Where do I have it? It was... Wait, where do I have it? Usually it was in the chat as well somewhere, but I can't see it in the chat right now. So, but I think I have it in my document. Do I? It was 10 people, 25 shrooms, 16 bytes, 135. Yes, it's a score of 23.8. And yeah, 2 minutes and 15 seconds was the kill. And it's Team Minky in second place. Cut me some slack. I got abducted by Eriki for an OLC CM Lowman before this. I can't believe I stole #1 spreadsheet, POVs and spreads and still lost. But yeah. First room, pretty good. Making his way through all the way to the wall. You can see all of them pretty much just took the same route at the start. Along the wall to the right. But soon that's... I don't know, I'm hyping up first place so much, but it's just so incredible what they did. It's really what I was expecting. More groups to at least try. But yeah. You see, the saplings actually take a moment longer to make sure they are in the right position. Since getting 2 shrooms at once is just so much more valuable than eating one. As you once again gain 3 points essentially for 1 eat if you manage to eat 2 instead of 1. Yeah, second shroom. Just eating away at those markers. All those spots, cleaning up the floor. And you have the third shroom already passing him. And they... Yeah, as you can see here now, the third shroom passing him. And also immediately getting the first double eat. And what you can see, he's actually going back to the start. And at the start, you have a lot more spots for double eats than later on in the room, and it's pretty smart. So you can see I think they waited a moment for him to finish the second eat. And yeah, that was second place. They actually went back to the beginning to have some more of those valuable double eats. And now the first place could have had him. Yeah, but it's always a question if that is beneficial. And the first place is once again Calamity. Turn up my audio. I can actually do that. Oh, can I? No, I can't. Oh, can I? I can increase my gain on my microphone. Yeah, Calamity is really... They are doing a great job. Team Calamity with a time of 2 minutes and 43 seconds. However, they have a score of 31.2. And sadly, they were missing the third shroom POV, but they also had some people suddenly backing up. However, since you can actually get everything I need to verify out of the log, it was fine. No, I mean, I talked to other groups as well that were like, oh hey, is it an issue if we only have like 3 out of 4 POVs? And luckily for Sloth, you can verify everything through the log. I prefer the POVs, but you can do it through the logs. But yeah, CA. Load. And here we have it. The Firebrand. We could be 20 point. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, what you see is they are pulling the slupling immediately to the new spots, which is pretty big brain. They have 2 thieves with a scorpion wire and an engineer with the toolkit and the magnet. So you can see the first shroom from them already gets 15 shrooms eaten in just 9 eats. So they had 6 double eats in the first shroom. Now you have the second shroom going back to the beginning because the shrooms will respawn after he ate 2 initial ones. So he gets in position, just starts eating away at the double eats again. It's crazy. It's so smart. Another pull for the next spot. You see the thief already in stealth, prepared. Another pull to the next spot. Oh, it's so beautiful. He sadly missed that, but he gets pulled immediately to the next spot. Gets that, yeah, elitists. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. But they deserved that first place for what they actually pulled off. And like I said, sadly they missed the third POV, but in return you get the thief POV of one of the people who pulled the sluplings. The thief was also one of the people who had to be backed up from them, so don't take this gameplay too seriously. But yeah, they went with 3 firebrands, since every firebrand pretty much can provide itself with boons as he goes into the slupling. And that way, as they always have one person missing, they pretty much always have 2 firebrands who provide quickness and heal on the squad. So they essentially went with 3 healers, but always had 1 eating. And that way they had 2 electricity sources, the Spectre and one of the Blade Swords. No, the only. The Blade Sword? Yes, the only Blade Sword is electricity sources in the first subgroup. And now you can see the first pull again from the thief POV, and then he prepares himself for the second one. The stealth is pretty important, since standing between 2 shrooms for too long can really deal a lot of damage. Yeah, other than that, just a beautiful kill. Just even better than what I expected people would do with pulls. Yeah, now the third shroom you can see in the background. He makes his way, starts eating a bit. He gets pulled right next to the boss. And on the hut to the left, you can see he's losing some HP, but they are careful to not just kill him. And he goes once again back to the start. The shrooms are respawning. It is just so valuable getting these double eats. They just time it and go back to when they respawn. It's so smart. So smart. Last pull from the thief. And they're gonna CC it and then kill it. Yeah, that's Calamity with the first place again. Who knows? Maybe they won't for the next one. Yeah, so those were all the Sloth point of views. I'm happy with them. Nothing too little, and even one just going over the top. And if I plan on rerunning competitions after a while, but not just the same, but doing some adjustments to them. So for the future, probably people will take the first place as a guideline and adapt some of the strategies they did. But yeah, the last thing I still have prepared the announcement for the next competition already. It's gonna run from basically today till the 22nd of August, 6 p.m. Central European Time, until the expansion drops. And after the drop of the expansion, we're gonna have either a short break or an extended period for the next competition, so people can play the expansion and have some fun there without having to worry about the competition. Now I just need to import the picture I prepared. I think it's in my... Was it in my downloads? Or was it in my documents saved? Downloads. Aha! Do you see it? Gonna be soulless horror. But it's not just gonna be soulless horror. It's gonna be the fastest kill time on soulless horror. However, for every second a tormented dead is alive, you get time added to your kill time. So you are incentivized to kill them as fast as possible. And that would possibly mean nuke them in the center. However, you could take the hit for more consistency and pull them out to one side or move them. However, that will cost you some time. What do you guys think of this first impression? Hello? Hello? I mean, it is kind of like speedrunning. It's gonna be normal mode, but you're gonna want to try to kill the tormented dead still as fast as possible. And if you take your time, you can really lose a lot of time on them. So it's incentivized to kill them as fast as possible. And to counter that, or not like to counter that, but to achieve that, you probably need a few power classes. Probably gonna see a few blade zones, I assume. And you possibly gonna want like a scourge for scourge portals if you kill them in the center, so you can work with bad walls. Unless you want to really grind for great wall RNG. Or maybe you just take a different approach and immediately pull it out with mesmers, immediately push it out. Yeah, it's designed that you can compensate to a certain degree. However, it's still gonna be punishing to not kill them fast. You're really gonna lose seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna post I have everything already prepared for the post in the Discord. I'm gonna post it once the stream is over. So you can then read everything, and yeah, you basically have a month now as time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you once again for participating. I hope to see I mean, getting 5 groups again would be great, but I'm not expecting 5 every time. But yeah, who knows? I hope you have fun at least trying it. And I have already a plan for the next one after this. So so keep your eyes open. Tell your friends. Yeah, it could be a bit difficult. Just one kill. But yeah. I still have to see what I can manage in the time for the prize since I'm gonna become a bit more busy soon. But I hope to get uh 4,000 gold once again. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for participating. Thanks for checking it out. Have fun with the next competition. Bye.